Welcome back, beautiful souls. This is Soldier of Light reporting for duty. I just want to say thank you all for tuning in. For those who tuned in before, thank you guys for your continued support. I hope those messages resonated with you. For those tuning in for the first time, I'm the Soldier of Light, and I do a lot of spiritual work. I do a lot of readings, and I do a lot of energy healings and so forth in the spiritual realm. So thank you guys for tuning in for the first time. I hope that this message that I'm going to provide for today is going to resonate with you as well. Please leave a like, share, and subscribe and a comment if you'd like. I like to hear what you guys have to say about some of these videos, and definitely help spread this message out if it resonates with you guys, to help others may hear the message that need to hear it for the day. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull some cards for today, just to see what God, Source, and all loving Spirit has for us today, just to see maybe what message that needs to come across. Father, what message do you have for the collective today? Please and thank you for your assistance. One card fell out on its own, so we'll pull that one in. So the first card that fell out on its own is the Five of Swords. So maybe there's some disagreements going on. Maybe there's a little bit of strife or some tension possibly going around. Maybe that you're a part of. It could be in your personal life, your marriage, your relationship. It could be with friends. It could be in coworkers. But it tells me maybe there's some obstacles, or maybe some mental conflict even with yourself on some of the things that you're doing. Or maybe how you've been doing as you move forward in your journey. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple more just to see what we have for today, besides the Five of Swords. Ooh, Five of Cups. So we got two fives today. So the Five of Cups tells me, like, looking at the cup half full, half empty, not half full. As you can see, though, he looks disappointed. So this tells me with the Five of Cups, maybe there's some disappointments. Maybe there's some things going on that you're like, okay, what's really going on here? Why do I feel this way? Because the Five of Swords tells me you may have had a disagreement with someone, and it may have caused you to feel a little bit disappointed, maybe feel a little sad, a little, like, you can see his head is down, looking down, looking at the world as if things are negative, instead of looking at the cups that were behind him as half full. Because as you can tell in this Five of Cups, there are some that are knocked down, and there's some that are right there that are still standing with fluid in it, or with water, or whatever's in there. Maybe it's some wine, who knows. But then I have the Ten of Pentacles, which is beautiful. So it tells me that, that's funny, we got a 5 and a 5 and a 10, so that's a 10 and a 10 right there. So it tells me that what Spirit wants us to really focus on is, we have disagreements, okay? We're going to have some disagreements. All right, it's a disagreements with the Five of Swords. We're going to have disagreements with people, even disagreeing with ourselves sometimes. Maybe with what our soul is telling us compared to maybe what our mind is telling us. And then we got to listen to the inside, our heart and our soul, not so much our mind, because this could really cause a lot of obstacles and conflicts with this Five of Swords. And the Five of Cups tells me whatever's been going on in these disagreements in your mind, even with yourself or with others, has really caused you to feel sad, disconnected possibly with this Five of Cups. Also looking at things maybe in a negative light, when really, like I mentioned in previous videos, it's not what happens to us, it's what happens for us, and what we do with that information is what we're going to project outward. So the Ten of Pentacles tells me, though, that these are just temporary. Fives are temporary. Those are changes. So there's a lot of changes going on. Maybe you're disagreeing with, like I mentioned, spouses, friends, brothers, sisters, co-workers, so on and so forth. But it tells me that you, instead of looking at it, the glass is half empty and being disappointed, it says to continue just to look that there's more in your cup and more around you in the positive than we really like to acknowledge sometimes. Because the Ten of Pentacles tells me all is well. Whatever's going on in your life, maybe this is family stuff that people are having issues with, because the Ten of Pentacles is usually like legacy card, family, tells me things are going to be very abundant for you in the future if you move past these obstacles and this tension, and also release your own fears and doubts and negativity possibly that's surrounding you, and maybe a mental a victim mentality type of mindset at times, because it tells me if you do that, you're going to move into a beautiful, beautiful future of abundance and prosperity and wealth, and what you're going to leave behind for those who may follow you is going to be beautiful. So, and holding up my whole reading for today, is the Ace of Wands. So it tells me like this is something new. So out of all the strife and the tension that's temporary, we're going to have abundance. That's the Ten of Pentacles. And also the Ace of Wands tells me something new comes from it. A new opportunity, inspiration, when you're able to kind of speak what you need to and move past these obstacles. So it tells me something new is moving forward for you, and it's beautiful. This is a beautiful idea, a beautiful thing for you that the universe and God is telling you to keep pushing forward. Do not be afraid of the things that have been going on. It's part of your journey. So I hope that this message resonated with you guys. I want to say thank you guys once again for tuning in, for some of those for the first time or some that are returning. Thank you guys. I love you guys very much, and I'm sending you guys all beautiful light and love. Keep pushing forward, okay? You have all the strength that you need in this journey, and you always will, and you are all that you need at this point. So remember that. You are never alone. You're always surrounded by your guides and your guardians and your protectors and Source and God. And that's something that even if you don't acknowledge it, it's always around you to protect you and lead you and guide you. So thank you guys once again for tuning in. I love you all. Have a beautiful, beautiful, bliss day. Soldier of Light, out. I'll be your guide to the spirit inside.